last episode, we started a little segment about our favorite websites, and so this time, Josh is going to tell you about his.
Yeah, so I'm a longtime collector. I was the kind of guy growing up where, I would get a Whitman folder and I have my usual PDS varieties for Lincoln Cents, whatever. I have the 1955 double die Lincoln Cent, the most popular variety, I think, arguably in the world, But in recent years, as I look into becoming more like a journalist versus a collector, I'm having to expand my horizons quite a bit. And one area where I felt that I was lacking, that now I have a little bit more, I wouldn't say knowledge, but at least familiarity with, is dye varieties.
Right.
And it's a great area of the market, but it's one that not a lot of folks take time to study. But there's one guy who does, and that's John Wexler. His website, doubleddye.com, is a fantastic resource. I go there all the time looking up not just the big varieties, but like minor varieties, repunch mint marks, overdates, those things. And his website not only has listings for each of the major dye varieties, but also the minor ones, and does it by series. You can go on there and look up Lincoln Cents, Washington Quarters, Morgan Dollars, VAMs, whatever you want, and at least whatever I want, he has it on there.
Interesting.
And he has every variety. He has photographs, diagnostics, and he'll list even like the minor double dye varieties. So you have like the 72 double dye Lincoln Cent, not just the class 1, but the other classes as well, all 9 and 10, I think 10 right now, I want to say, 10 classes of double dye for the 72 Lincoln Cent, which I didn't know about more than just one class prior to going to his website. So that's a great resource. It's free. A great thing I learned there too is he has a way to tell a double dye from machine doubling, which I've encountered a lot of folks in the collector world who don't know the difference.
Right.
And he has photographs that distinguish the ways to look for the edges of the double dye, for the way the hub imprinted the image versus the way the die hits the coin, the planchet. He tells you how to determine whether you've got a double die or machine doubling. So it's a great place to go. Check out. If you have a question about double dies, he'll answer questions pretty quickly. I think he even, now double check this, but I think he even does take submissions to look at for like a few bucks a piece. So John, if you're listening out there, hope I didn't put a whole mess of stuff on your desk coming in, but it's a great website, guys. So go check it out, doubleddye.com.
Yeah, and he's been a resource for decades.
Oh yeah,
incredibly well regarded.
Right. And having the images is key, because sometimes, you're looking at something and it's just so difficult to tell if you don't have a reference point.
Right.
And
that's the best of the internet, is this kind of a website.
Right.
It is.
With showing the pictures and learning about
diagnostics,
it.
and you're looking for die cracks.
Absolutely.
It's really, to me, it's an invaluable resource. So my thanks to John Wexler and all he does, and of course anybody else out there takes their time to help out the community. It's a real service.
Yeah,
I agree.